Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're covering something deceptively simple, but absolutely critical if you're building anything with AI agents, chatbots, or automated assistants. We're going to walk through how to call an AI agent using curl, step by step. This is the foundation of every single integration you're ever going to build, whether that's a WhatsApp bot, a website chat widget, an N8N automation, a CRM assistant, or a serverless workflow. If your curl request works, everything else becomes straightforward. But if it doesn't work, nothing else will. In this video, we'll cover why the curl test is so important, how the agent API works, what authentication looks like, how to send your very first request, how to interpret the agent's response, how to manage conversations, common errors and how to fix them, and best practices for production environments. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to validate your agent integration and avoid hours of debugging later. Let's jump in. Before we touch any code, let's answer the real question. Why are we starting with curl? Well, because when you integrate an LLM agent into your system, there are dozens of potential failure points. Is the token correct? Is the payload formatted right? Does the agent receive the message? Does it generate a response? Does the backend accept your request? Are analytics being logged? Are you using the right headers? If you jump straight into integrating with WhatsApp a web widget make.com, N8N a serverless function, or a CRM, you'll have no idea why something is failing unless you verify the basics first. A simple curl request gives you total clarity. It's like a heartbeat test. If it beats, your agent is alive and ready. If it doesn't, you know exactly where to start debugging. Curl is a command line tool for sending HTTP requests. It lets you send post and get requests, include headers, send JSON payloads, authenticate via tokens, and see the raw server response. No libraries, no frameworks, no UI. Just a direct connection from your machine to your agent. It's simple, universal, and removes 99% of external variables. This is why curl is the perfect tool for validating an AI agent integration. To understand what we're calling, you need to know the 3 core endpoints an AI agent typically exposes. 1. Create a chat. This gives you a chat ID. 2. Append a message manually. And 3. Trigger the agent response. Every message you send to these endpoints is logged inside the analytics engine, which gives you sentiment, emotion, toxicity levels, and a full message timeline in the dashboard. One important note: when you call the agent endpoint, your user message is automatically logged, so you don't always need the new message endpoint unless you want full manual control. Every agent has its own unique agent token, not a global token, not a project-wide token, a token tied to that specific agent. Once you create your first agent, you can access the token in the Configuration tab. Let's send our first message. In order to start the conversation, we have to initialize a new chat. We just copy the agent token as the x.api key and define the client ID. Take a look at the response. We will need the chat ID in the future to send messages. We copy the chat ID and we move to the next call. Okay, so let's start by calling the agent endpoint. We configure the API key as in the previous step, and we define the chat.id ID and the content. This will be the user message. The response contains many different fields, but we are just interested in the content one. Let's open now the Optimly dashboard to make sure it is working properly. Let's navigate to the Analytics section and click in the Conversations tab. And here it is. We have successfully created our first interaction in Optimly. We have covered the agent calling implementation, but I know some of you prefer to call your custom agents and just use Optimly for tracking and analyzing. It is okay. We can just call the new message endpoint. I will copy the code from the official guide. We update the agent key and the chat ID to match our test. And that's it. We can again check the Optimly dashboard to make sure the message is there, and it is. And that's it. You now know how to validate your AI agent using the simplest, Most reliable test available. A single curl request. Remember, if curl works, your agent is alive. If curl fails, stop everything and fix this first. This test saves you hours of painful debugging later. Once this is working, your next steps can be WhatsApp integration, web chat embedding N8N or Make.com workflows CRM pipelines, and much more. If you want full working examples, check out the repo in the link below. And if you want more real-world AI engineering tutorials, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Oh, just before you go, remember you can try Optimly for free. Register, create your first agent, and start getting insights. You only pay if you want to upgrade. See you.